Like, damn, like, why are they calling it clean girl? You mean like B? Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing our makeup together. Have fun. Okay, so this look I did over the weekend for an event that I was attending, and I loved it so much with this hair. I thought I would come on here and share it with you guys. I think it's what, you know, is now being called the clean girl makeup look, but I believe, you know, it's really just a light beat, honey. So that's what we're going to be calling it here. You can call it clean girl. But yes, in order to achieve any kind of, you know, clean, flawless makeup application, you have to start with, you know, well hydrated and clean skin. So my skin has already been washed. I prepped it a little bit with, I guess this is called an essence or a hydrating toner. I found this at a local store here where I am. But, you know, I'll apply a little bit more, but basically it's a hydrating toner, and what I do is just splash a little bit into my hand and just, you know, dab it onto my face everywhere and have it absorb in. So I'll usually do like a few skins, as they call it, which just means I'll apply, I'll do this step a couple of times, so I have a few layers of the hydrating product on there. I won't do that now because I've kind of already applied a little bit. I just wanted to show you, but yes. So start with a hydrating toner. This is a daytime look, or I'm going, you know, when I did this look, it was during the day. So I'm going to go in with my daytime skincare routine, which varies, but is a variation of, you know, what I'm about to show you. So I'll go in with the Paula's Choice Niacinamide Booster. I always like to use a serum during the day, just one. I don't like too many chemicals on my skin during the day, but one I think is good. So with this, I just take a couple drops and I don't know, I like to work in sections. So I apply some to my forehead. And then to the side of my face. In total, I use about, you know, 5 drops, whatever it takes to cover the skin. Niacinamide is a really good ingredient for improving skin texture. It also helps refine the skin tone, so I like to use it. This is the one that I'm using now, but you can obviously pick up any product of your choice. So now that the niacinamide has been applied, I'll go in with my moisturizer. And I'm currently using, again, by the same brand, Paula's Choice C5 Super Boost Moisturizer. And I'll apply just one pump all over the face, including under my eyes. I know, if you want to use a specific eye cream, you can do that. And sometimes I do that as well, but I guess not today. And that's the last step for a daytime makeup look. You always want to finish off with some sunscreen, of course. Now, I'm just filming this video and I will definitely not be going outside. But I think for the sake of it, I will put on some sunscreen so that you know, we know that it's a crucial step in the makeup routine. I'm going to use this one by La Roche-Posay. It's SPF 50. And I actually like this one because once you apply it, it actually gives you a bit of a mattifying, a nice base for makeup to go on. So I quite like this one. It's a liquid form like this. With sunscreen, you want 2 finger lengths. So if it was a creamy sunscreen, you want to put one here, a line here, a line there, and that should be enough for your face and neck. This one's the liquid, so I'm not really protecting my skin against the sun since I won't be going outside. So I'm just gonna put a couple drops. And again, just work it into my skin. Especially the forehead, the nose, the cheekbones, just anywhere that might get direct sunlight. I'm doing all this in quite rapid succession, but I think if you're doing this at home, you'll want to give each product just a little bit of time to settle into the skin before you add the next. So a couple minutes after the niacinamide, and then you put on the lotion. A couple minutes later, you want to put on your sunscreen, and so on and so forth. So that's my sunscreen on. And as a final step, I'm going in with my Paula's Choice Lip and Body Treatment. I love this lip balm. It just, listen, my lips get really chapped, and this helps a lot to keep it moisturized. I'm gonna put some on while I do my makeup, so by the time I'm ready to put on my lipstick, my lips are ready to, you know, take the lipstick. All right, so with skincare completed, let's get started. Oh my God, did I bring everything that I needed? Ugh, I'm missing one thing, hold on. Back. Okay, so let's start with the base. I like to use a liquid foundation for when it's an occasion or where I'm going to dress up just a little bit. If it's a regular day, I usually go in with a powder foundation. If I'm using liquid, it's usually this one. It's the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup color 6W2. I think that's my best match. And if I'm using just a powder foundation all over, I'm still on, okay, Studio Fix by MAC. Don't come for me. And I'm NW45. It works. So let's go with the liquid today. And I was actually running off just to get my my beauty blender. So I use just one pump because for a clean girl makeup, no makeup look, you really want to use as little product as possible to achieve the look that you want. So just one pump of this all over my face actually, you know, does a good job. And again, working in sections, I pump onto the back of my hand and I kind of just dot it all over my face. Like this, and then I'll grab a damp beauty blender and start trying to blend it in just a little bit to get an even tone going. As much as I love to wear makeup, I really hate heavy foundation. And I think it's because at one point in my life, I had such bad skin, or I thought I had such bad skin, that I couldn't or wouldn't go out without any foundation. And so I felt beholden to foundation. And now that I feel like my skin, I mean, listen, it's far from perfect, but it's improved, or maybe it's my confidence that's improved. I really don't know. No, the skin improved. Confidence too. But now that I can get away with, you know, not wearing foundation on like, you know, a regular day, or just like having just a little bit, I'm always opting for just the tiniest amount of foundation. Because I remember those days when I would pack it on and I would go and hug somebody and my foundation would get all over them, or I would touch my face and touch my white shirt and the foundation would get everywhere. I was just like, you know what? I just don't want to experience that again. So if I wasn't kind of dressing it up, I probably wouldn't wear foundation. I'd probably just put on some concealer and call it a day. But yes, if you do want to, when I do want to look a little bit more polished, this is what I do. So guys, I'm still using the 1 drop of the foundation, and this is the coverage that I'm getting, okay? Which I think is pretty good. Also with makeup, I don't know, again, unless it's like a wedding or an engagement shoot or something like that, I like to have a bit of the flaws of my skin peeking through. I just feel like when you have completely flawless, perfect skin, it just looks a little bit unnatural, and I always like to look a little bit more on the natural side. So even though I'm adding foundation, you can tell that I'm not trying to cover up every single blemish. Like, it's okay if it's coming through. All you want is that clean finish. Anyways, enough about the base. But yeah, guys, so this is what the foundation looks like once I've applied it. And I'm just going in again to make sure that it's well blended. Okay. So here we have it. So once this is down, I go in with my concealer. So I'm currently using the Tart Cosmetic Shape Tape Contour Concealer. This was popular a while ago, wasn't it? And then something happened and it wasn't. Listen, I still have this. I got it recently. I like the color, so that's what I'm using. I'm in the color Deep Honey 53H. So I take a little bit of this. I don't like to use a lot at all, just like with the foundation. I put in the corner, right where my under eye bags are, a little bit here, and I go in this diagonal angle just to lift the face a little bit. And yeah, that's kind of what I do. And then on this side as well. Oh, right. And then let's not forget my mustache, okay? If I, like with most, you know, dark skinned people, our skin tone isn't even all over the place. And some of us tend to get a little shadow under our noses that looks like a mustache if we don't hide it. So this is me hiding it. So that's the concealer. And let me start blending that. I sometimes use my fingers actually for this step, but because, you know, we're kind of going a bit more glam with this look, I'm gonna use a beauty blender. But you wanna look up while you're blending to make sure that the creases are stretched out and the product can really penetrate. Oh God, what a word. What a word! Can really penetrate the layers of the skin, honey. Okay. So this is my skin with concealer just under my eye. I use anything that's left over on the beauty blender to just go over the eyelids and sort of the middle of my face. But all right, I think the face is looking good. I don't usually set under the eye, if I'm honest. I might go over my face very lightly with the matte Studio Fix foundation, but because we use so little concealer, I find that you don't really need to set it, so I don't. So the base is almost done. The next step after this, okay, why don't we add a little bit of this powder just very lightly over the skin. Just to set it in place. As you can see, I'm barely dabbing. Barely anything on this brush. All right, once we have that, I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty Instant Warmth Bronzer. This is Thick Mint. And I use this as obviously to just bring back a little bit of depth into the face. I contour with this and a few other things, but yes. So I'm gonna just grab this, and again, very lightly. You don't wanna be heavy-handed with this. I'm using Thick Mint, which is, I think it is a bronzer for me, but it's very pigmented. So you wanna be sure that you're not being heavy-handed with your bronzer. Unless of course that's the look you're going for, and then, you know, do you, boo. Everybody looks good the way they like. So I contour around my hairline, getting my little baby hairs, okay? Why do I contour, honestly? Well, again, to bring in some depth, but I don't know if my forehead needs it. Usually I kind of just do the cheekbones here. Get in there. Hope the camera's picking this up. Again, just right under the cheekbone you want to go. I also like to contour around my jawline to give me a sharp jaw, which I kind of already have, but I like to accentuate it. And also, I think I saw Rihanna do this, but put some under here. Remember, wherever you add dark, it kind of recedes. So if you add a dark contour in any place, it creates a shadow and it goes back in light. So that's how it works. Highlighter kind of makes things stand out, and contour will push all your features back. So I'm putting some right here under my chin because I can get a double chin sometimes, and you know, this kind of just helps. So yeah, I like this. This looks good. I also use a little bit of it. Do I have the right brush here? To contour, I'll show you. I'm contouring my nose. So I'm taking it from like the eyebrows and kind of down the center of my nose. Listen, a contour isn't gonna hide my big old nose. So this is not the point. The point isn't to make my nose look tiny, skinny, or like tiny, you know, or like super small. I just want to bring back some shadow and highlights onto my face using makeup. So that's why I contour the nose. Okay, so I just do a little bit of that just on the sides, maybe a little bit under. How's that looking? And then we're not doing any eyeshadow today. It's just about the skin. I'm going to use the same bronzer as my eyeshadow, just to give, again, a little depth to my eye. So I'm using a fluffy brush, the same brush I used to contour my nose, to just do this. So as you can see, just going to the crease of my eye, and then I'll drag that out at a bit of an angle. Depending on your skin tone, you'll just use, you'll use your contour for this. So whatever you use to contour your face is the same you'll use to contour your eyes. And feel free to get a little bit messy with this. It's not about perfection, and we're using kind of neutral tones that are variations of our skin tone, so the precision isn't really required, I don't think. This is so that you can get this look in literally just a couple minutes and be out the door. Nobody has time to spend hours doing their makeup. Damn. Or do we? Do you spend hours doing your makeup? I think it can be a form of self-care, but for those days that you just want to, you know, beat your face real quick and head out, I think, yeah, you know, you don't need to be precise. So I think that is all for contour. It's already looking pretty good. Now I'm gonna go in with a highlighter. I'm currently using this Niteshine highlighter by Glossier. I really like it. Is there a color to this? Oh yeah, this is a deep copper. So this is what I use to contour, to add highlight. And I'm going to add highlight to just use, you only need a little. I've had this for a while, you only really need a little bit. So under my brow. Oh, you know what? I should have done blush before this. I guess it's too late now. But you know, let's roll with the punches. Cheekbones, under eye, and I also put some right on my nose just to contrast, or to, you know, to complement, I guess, the contour that I put. And with this, I use my finger, or my ring finger, to just blend it out. I said that I wanted to put blush before this because I want the highlight to sit on top of the blush, but I don't think it really makes that much of a difference. Ooh, this was a lot. Okay, so I put this under my brow, a little bit above as well, so the light can catch it. If it's too much, just switch fingers to take a little bit off. And then, yeah. So something. Ooh. Yes. I love it. Yeah, this, look, did you see how much I used? Barely anything. And look at the payoff I'm getting. It's so good. So yeah, again with this side as well. A little bit over the eyebrow. I feel like the side maybe needs a little bit more. So you can always add more. No biggie. Okay. You know, it helps to take a step back, angle your face, let the light catch the highlighter, see if it's been well placed. And then with my nose, I just go straight down my nose, honestly. I feel like I should be doing something else, but this is what I do. Straight down my nose. And at maybe a later step, I'll use a little bit of the highlighter in my inner corner, but I think I'll do that after. So the highlighter is on. Let's go in with some blush, peoples. Where's the blush? Oh my god. You can use a liquid blush. I have this Cloud Paint by Glossier as well. It's in the color Storm. I want a very pink look, or in the pink family. Or you can use a pink blush like I have here. I honestly don't. This is called what? I don't know what brand this is. It's called Perfect Blush. I feel like it's just a drugstore brand that I found somewhere, or got like from somewhere. But yeah, whatever blush you want to use is fine. Okay. And I grab a whole lot of it because I want a very fresh, you know, pink look to my face. And then smiling to show my cheeks, kind of just layer it on. And this one has a bit of iridescence to it, so it's not completely matte. And I just want it on my cheeks. Sometimes I kind of pull blush right up on cheekbones, but that gives you a different look. Maybe I'll do a tutorial about blush placement, but for a very cutesy look, I always put it right on the little rounds of my cheek. And what I've also been doing lately is put it across my cheek, so it gives me a bit of a flushed look. Not a lot, but just a little bit, and I just run the brush like this across my nose. Okay, now you see why I was saying we should have done blush before highlighter. Yeah, so because we're like pretty much ruining it by doing this. But yeah, I'll do a little bit across my nose. It's very subtle, but I think, you know, this look is all about subtlety as it is. So listen, if it was gonna be really dark, I'd put even more blush, but I think, you know, it's gonna be light out, so I think this is enough blush. So that's blush. And then what? And then what? All right. We're almost done, guys. So this is almost done. If you're somebody that does their eyebrows, I think this would be a good time to maybe fill in your eyebrows. And if I was going to do that, I have the Glossier Boy Brow that I use, but I've been really liking the no eyebrow look. I'm actually thinking about dyeing my eyebrows blonde when I do like blonde braids or something. I don't know. But my eyebrows are so small that they are, as it is, that I kind of just don't even bother with them. I just keep them really well clean so they're nice and tweezed, so that, you know, tweezing them right under here kind of pulls up my face and gives me a bit of a facelift. So yeah, I like it like that. So let's just do the next step, which is lashes. So I have a set of lashes here, and I'm using, oh no, what a mess. I'm using this lash glue. It's a dark lash glue, and this is the first time I actually bought dark. It's good, it sticks, it does its job, but I think I prefer a white or a clear lash glue, just because with the dark, unless you're doing like a black eyeliner or something, sometimes when you put the lashes on, you don't put them on exactly where they're supposed to go. You have to like move them around, and then the glue, the black glue, you know, gets on your face, which can be annoying. So anyways, this is a very minor complaint. So I'm just applying a bit of glue to the lashes. 1 second, guys. Oh my god, is this filming? Please be filming. I mean, it's too late now. I'm not even gonna bother checking. If it didn't film, oh well. Alright. And I used to just apply my lashes with my bare old hands, but then I learned how to apply them with tweezers. Now I do that. So I grab it like this. You know the deal. The glue has to get a little bit tacky. To help it along, I'll kind of fan it around like this or blow on it. I think the key to applying a flawless set of lashes, honestly, is the tackiness of the glue. If you put it on too soon, mess. If you put it on too late, it doesn't stick. So yeah, I won't say I have it down as a science. Like, it's always, you know, choose your own adventure. Let's see how it goes. But a couple of seconds of this, and usually we're good to go. I'm gonna start with this eye. You can start to see that it's drying when it gets a little bit shiny. I don't know, at least with this black one that I use. All right, let's go in. Just use my hands too. Oops. Yeah, just press it in. Oh my god, you guys remember my last lash debacle? The last time I filmed a makeup tutorial. It's been a few months now, but damn, those lashes. Those lashes though! It took like 10 minutes to get them on. I was so annoyed. I'll link it somewhere so you can go watch, but what the frig? The problem was the lash. Okay, I think this went on nicely. Okay, so this other one has been sitting for a while now, so I think it's already dry. Let's quickly get it on. I usually stick it down the middle first, and then I work on the sides. Yeah, so when you put it down middle. You don't necessarily have to stick the sides. And you know the sides are usually like the more complex to get on. If those stick, then you're pretty much good. So I don't know, that'd be my little tip for how to do lashes. I don't think this one is. So guys, the lashes are on. Look is already coming together. Once the lashes set, I like to just mold them to my eye. Something like this. Okay, so that's lashes on. What else? Like I said before, just to highlight my eyes, I'm gonna use this again, just in the inner corner. Don't worry, we'll blend it out just a little bit. Where is my bullet brush? I have something smaller than this, but I can't find it, so this will have to do. Of course, you can use an eyeshadow. You can even put a different color, whatever you want here, whatever you want. I feel like this just wakes me up a little bit. Oh my God, is this really all I did? Damn, this makeup is easy. This makeup look is easy. Damn, okay. I mean, I'm pretty much done. As you can see, I'm just going in again with the brush, my foundation brush. I actually didn't put anything on this time, just to, like, you know, buff out any harsh edges with the contours, kind of blend it in. I think at this point you can probably, yeah, so that's kind of it. I'm going to spray my skin with, oh man, I didn't bring my spray. Okay, I have to go get it. Okay, I have the Fenty Beauty face spray, Baby What It Do. I just put a little bit. Oh, it feels so good. Again, just because we used a bit of powder here and there, you know, to set everything and to give you a nice glow. It's also very refreshing. So once that's done, the final step, a lipstick. I wanted to, again, because I'm wearing a pink dress and I have this pink bow, I'm just going for this pinky look. I think when I did this makeup look over the weekend, I used this Revlon lipstick. It's called Rose Velvet, and I'll go with it again. But other options are, I guess, this NARS lipstick. It's called Fast Lane. And I also have this Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick. This one's called Bittersweet. I like that too. So these are the lipsticks I use, but I think I'm going to just stick with Rose Velvet. My lips are nice and moisturized. This is already a hydrating lipstick, so if you're one that lines your lips, you can do that. I don't typically line my lips, if I'm honest. And that's because everything I do with my makeup, I want it to be fast, easy, simple. The idea is to enhance my beauty, not to really do the most. There are times when you need to do the most and you should do the most, but for a day like this, you know, I just don't. So, yes, that's it. I can't believe we're almost at the end, or we are at the end, guys. This is the makeup look. Clean girl, you know, very, I mean, listen, if it weren't for these lashes, you probably wouldn't know I was wearing any makeup. But yeah, so try it out. It's very quick when you're not talking and showing somebody. This is literally like a 10-minute look. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know if you like the clean girl aesthetic, if you've been doing it, if you haven't been doing it, if it's like, damn, like why they call me clean girl? You mean like Beayty? Anyways, okay, now I'm rambling. But yeah, this is the makeup look, guys, and thank you for watching. Mwah.